If you've been second guessing yourself, feeling chaotic, just overwhelmed, this video's for you. First, you gotta recognize how intuition speaks to you. For many people, it's different. Sometimes you get a download, like a gut feeling. You just know, even without the evidence. And sometimes we might psych ourselves out, but that's a whole. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. But we'll have a gut feeling, an all-knowing, physical sensations, your chest, your gut, and also repeating signs. Some people might feel like, oh, that's your brain looking for stuff, looking for things subconsciously, which is true in some cases, but a lot of times you know it's your intuition when you're not looking for it. And a lot of times, dreams. Some people downplay dreams. Dreams can show you a lot. I'll give an example how my intuition shows up. So I get this like download where I feel it in my body. I just know. It's like a centered feeling. And I just know. And a lot of times there may not be concrete evidence, but then as time goes on, it reveals itself to be true. And there's other times where I get premonition in my dreams. I remember my first performance outside of poetry for music. I had a dream that someone bought me 2 tickets to give to someone else for free. And the next day it happened. And I was like, what? I didn't trust myself. It be spooking me out sometimes. A lot of times people have a difficult time deciphering between intuition and anxiety. And then you gotta think about, what are you feeding yourself? Mentally, physically, spiritually. A lot of times we're on social media and we're looking at all this brain rot or all these people trying to give you advice, but it's not from a grounded perspective, it's from the ego. And mind you, you gotta get through all that to get to a certain point, but you're filling your subconscious with all these things, and you feel like you gotta think or act a certain way, and you may not even realize you're doing it, but you do it, and then once a feeling comes up, you might question it and be like, is this all in my head? Is this made up? And a lot of times, we second guess ourselves, and then we regret second guessing ourselves because we be like, I should have trusted myself back then. I was right. Oh my gosh. And sometimes getting too much advice from other people, even people you trust, can dim your own light, your own mind. Because you know, a lot of us might have a hard time, making decisions. And you want to make a good decision. You want to get other people's opinions. But you got to realize their perception is within their reality and may not be in best interest for you. And I'm not saying don't take opinions, but don't warp them into your identity. And to cut down that noise, you gotta take some space to be with yourself. But what about for you? What about for you? Because these are things outside of you. What are you doing for you? What are you doing to maintain that relationship with you? Because once you trust yourself more and have a better understanding of who you are, you'll be able to understand your intuition a lot better. You'll see things a lot more clearly. And this may look like journaling, going out for a walk in nature, changing something in your routine, or doing something different that excites you. You still might be wondering, so how do I know if it's intuition or I'm just overthinking? Well, let's put it to the test. Making decisions, like I talked about earlier. For something small, like, I don't know, it could be like, what are you going to eat? What song are you going to play? Make that decision for yourself. No outside validation. Just do it. Take that risk. And listen to your body. You know, I know it's easier said than done, but the other day, I had this urge to want to go jog at the park. So I did it. After that, I felt amazing. Yesterday, my body was telling me to relax. So I relaxed. My body said, slow down, because a lot of times we don't go, 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 go. That's how we're programmed, to go, go, go. And that clutters the mind. So a lot of times your body is asking you to slow down. And when you slow down, that's when your intuition heightens. The stillness, canceling out the noise to hear you and what's going on around you, from you. So to simply put it, to trust your intuition, you have to be present. And you have to get to know yourself. You have to take time for yourself. That doesn't involve something outside of you. For example, I do music. There's times where I burnt myself out trying to do this, that, and the third because I wear many hats. An up-and-coming artist wears many hats. But I can get myself out of that so much easier because I'm like, okay, my body's telling me to slow down. Let's recalibrate, recalibrate, and take it slow. And we can come back and refresh and rejuvenate for tomorrow, or however long the rest may need. The more you listen, the easier you'll strengthen your intuition. The more you stay present, you'll strengthen your intuition. Don't second guess yourself. You have to trust yourself. You have to build your self-esteem. You have to build that relationship. And you can do it by just being still. Do nothing. Relax. Take some time for you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.